I swear to God, it doesn't smell of anything. Hello everybody, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and in today's clip we're gonna test out the majority of things from e.l.f. Cosmetics, the collection Cookies and Dreams. I genuinely love this collection, how it looked like, and I think e.l.f. is really affordable, and I was like, I didn't see a recent exciting launch except this one, and I was like, let me splurge on a few things. Not every single one of them, but majority of them. They also had a eye brush collection with 3 brushes. They also had a sponge which looked really nice. And what else? Oh yeah, and some eye pencil, kind of like chunky, kind of like eye pencils. I don't know, jumbo. I don't necessarily use those types of products. I think they looked really nice, but it didn't make any sense for me to buy them because I would not use them. So the putty primer is the same price. This was £9. The lip scrub was £4.17. I think it was 5, but I maybe have got a reduction. I don't know, so I paid $4.17 on this one, but I'm pretty sure it's a $5. The lip gloss was pretty sure £4, but it seems I paid $3.33. I don't know why I bought them on reduction. I don't remember putting a code in it, but anyways. And the mask was $7.50, which I think it's a really affordable collection. So let's get started. I'm gonna put my hair up a bit because I'm gonna go with the mask first. So I read beforehand about this mask, and it seems you can use it like a, you know, live-in mask, as well as like a normal mask, like putting it on your face and then wiping it off. But I personally am gonna try to rub it in because it has these tiny bits, so I'm curious if they're gonna melt. It's not a scrub, which initially I thought it's a scrub, and then I read into it and I was like, it's not a scrub. It seems like it's an actual face cream, overnight face cream. Remember it has hyaluronic acid. Oh, it says here it's actually scented like cookies and cream, so that's nice. It wasn't saying anything like that on the website, only the putty primer was stating that. But this one, I remember specifically, I looked into it, and you know, if by any means self is gonna watch this, make sure you put that in because I feel it's a good selling point. So on the website it says it has shea butter, hyaluronic acid, and jojoba beads. Oh, so the beads are jojoba? I don't know. Let's just find out what's the deal with this guy. I love the packaging so much. Like, I think this is such a nice packaging. Right, so I'm gonna open it up. Right, so it seems the beads are actually melting. I'm gonna try it on my face as well. Oh my God, this smells like to die for. Yeah, as you can see, the beads are actually melting away, which is really nice. So that's why you can use it like a literally cream. I feel it's a bit confusing because it looks like a scrub. Like initially I thought it's a scrub, but it's not. This smells like yogurt, cookies and cream scented yogurt. Like, it's so fresh. It literally smells like yogurt with cookies and cream. You need to press well the beads though, because otherwise they're, oh, did I just poke my nose? Otherwise they're not gonna melt away. But obviously this is a nighttime kind of product. I only use it now for the sake of this clip, and I might wipe it down to put the primer because the consistency is really thick. Like, it seems like a very moisturizing cream, which seriously, if as a first impression, I genuinely am gonna love it. I run after hydration. My skin is normal with tendencies to dry, and lately in the UK the weather is kind of like cold. I also been back home to Romania where it's colder, and my skin kind of like went through the phase of like being a teeny tiny bit flaky. So I'm trying my best to hydrate it like crazily, and everything that has hyaluronic acid for me works wonders. And that's why I decided to go with this guy, because initially I was like, I don't know what to feel about it. Maybe it's like something gimmicky that looks nice and that's it. But so far, the fact that I read on the website it has hyaluronic acid brought me in, and now trying it out, it's really nice. Like, it's not that thick, gross kind of like formula. It's thick, but in a hydrating, nice way when you obviously put it at night, because it definitely says it's an overnight mask. So yeah, really nice. I really like this one so far. I'm gonna try to keep you updated in the comments, in the description down below, when it comes to me using it more religiously, but as a first impression, it's really nice. So yeah, so now I'm gonna try the Cookies and Dreams primer. I find it very interesting that they named Cookies and Dreams. I have the tendency of saying like cookies and creams, and if I do say so, please excuse me, it's probably out of habit because this is cookies and cream scented, but I don't know, maybe there are like legal reasons for naming it Cookies and Dreams. But anyways, that doesn't bother me. This actually smells really nice. Like, it's not overly scented, but I feel it's enough to actually enjoy the scent. So yeah, let's try it out. This is how it looks like, and I'm gonna be bougie and actually scrape a tiny bit out of it. Wow, that looks so, like, it looks like I'm scraping out some cream out of a pot. I mean, it's a cream out in a pot, but it's not edible, that's what I'm trying to say. So I never scrape my primer like this. I just decided today to be bougie, so... Oh my god, it smells so good. It actually smells really good. Okay, this is, I think, enough for the whole of my face. So I'm pretty sure this is a replica of the original primer, like PUTTY primer from e.l.f., which is the pink one, not the shimmery kind of like illuminating one, and neither the hydrating one, because it says here like our best-selling poreless PUTTY primer in a limited edition cookies and cream scent. So I really like that part because I love the original. I never tried the other two, but seriously, for me, this is really hydrating. So yeah, I really like it. It feels like the original formula in just a more like umphed way. And I personally live for that because I really love this primer. I think it's a really good drugstore primer for someone with normal skin like myself. I think the hydrating part always gets into me. I don't necessarily need like a pore filling that much. My pores are really tiny because of the fact that I have normal skin. But I still have them, you know, like a normal human being, like visible pores. I do have them, but not to the extent of like going only for the pore filling bit. So that's why I really like this primer. It does both of the things that I want to, pore filling and also hydrating, more hydrating than pore filling. But seriously, I live for this primer. Like, this primer, it's the thing that made me go ham into this collection. And yeah, it's good. It's like the original formula. It actually smells really nice. It's not sickening. Right, so now we're gonna go with the lip scrub, just because I'm gonna do this before putting my foundation, bronzer, highlighter, blush, whatever. So we're just gonna test this one out. I'm curious if this is also scented. This is nice. It looks like you can hang it somewhere. I don't know where, but you can hang it somewhere. So this is not scented, unfortunately, but it looks really nice. And if it's as good as the lip scrubs I have tried from e.l.f., I'm not gonna be too mad about it, but I wished they made it scented because it's a lip product, and they actually have scrubs that are scented. So it's really confusing to me why they didn't make it scented. They have coconut, mint, rose. Why would you not make this one cookie scented? Because maybe I just use too much scented cookies and cream stuff, but I swear to God, it doesn't smell of anything. Okay, let's maybe scrub it. Maybe that's when the scent is gonna kind of like come out of its shell. It tastes nice though. You should not eat your scrub, but it tastes nice. So maybe it's actually scented, but I can't tell because I've already used two products that are scented, and it could be that I can't tell. I should not eat this, but it tastes sweet and nice. So Yeah, and the actual formula is really nice. It's exactly like I remember the lip scrubs from e.l.f. to be like. It's scrubby, but not to a point where it hurts. It's really hydrating at the same time. And yeah, on that note, I really like it. So for some reason, it's really sweet. It might be that I can't tell. It smells nice. Right, so now that I finished with the skincare part and the priming part, I'm gonna go off camera and put foundation and everything in between in order for me to test out these two guys. So I'll be right back in a couple of seconds. Ta-da! So I'm back with the full face on, and now I'm gonna jump right into the eyeshadow palette because that's the next part. I'm gonna put the lip gloss at the end basically. So yep. Oh, the opening system is not that great. So I'm gonna struggle a bit now. Interesting. Okay, we're done. I kind of, speaking of the actual palette, I kind of like the color story, but I feel I might be disappointed into the shimmers. I kind of have an obsession with like the crazy, wild, extreme, very in-your-face shimmers, and that's why I feel I might be disappointed a bit into this. So okay, we are in. So that's why I feel I might be not like obsessed with this. Like this is my impression, because you see they are not like extremely reflective. This is also a shimmer. This is also a shimmer. And I'm actually gonna start with this brown. Oh, they are a bit powdery as you can see, but not too bad. And this looks like a really dark kind of brownie shade. I thought it's gonna be good for, you know, kind of setting my eye primer. I always use an eye primer, and it's the P. Louise Basic Room or Two primer. Oh, it's here. So I always prime my eyes with this bad boy whenever I test anything and whenever I do my makeup basically. So yeah, keep that in mind that I have my eyes primed. So this really is a brown that it's kind of like cookie-like. It's quite dark. I thought it's gonna be more of my skin color. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I'm saying that wrong. But it's a nice one. It's a bit powdery, but not too powdery. Yeah, it's quite smooth. It's not the smoothest eyeshadow that I've ever tried, but for how cheap it is, and the pans are really big, it's decent. So now I think I'm gonna go with this Periwinkle Blue. Is that the name of it? I don't think they have names. No, the shades don't have names, so I'm gonna name it Periwinkle. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it. Not the most pigmented Periwinkle. I have another palette containing this shade, and this is a bit like just dusty. It's not bad, it's just not mind-blowing. So that's why I was quite hesitant to buy this palette initially, but I was like, I'm just gonna purchase it for the sake of this click to convince myself, because I actually don't own e.l.f. eyeshadows. It's just the way I've seen them in I also have some Fallout, but it's just in the way that I've seen them on the internet. I kind of realized they're a bit dusty, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just I have way too many eyeshadows to justify having another one that is not performing like the ones that I own, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is not like a bad shade, but it could be more pigmented, but given the fact that it's this cheap, I'm not mad about it. You know, like if you want to just experiment with blues and you're scared to invest in more expensive blues, palettes that contain blues, I think it could be a safer option. I think it could work better with P. Louise base. I actually have one in this particular shade, but obviously if you don't have that, it's gonna look like this from what it seems. Now I want to go into the shimmer. I'm just gonna try to apply it around here. Yeah, see, they are like, they are alright, but they're not just like, I wish they would be a bit more blinding. I like this one because it's like more of a duochromatic one, but you can see it's very like chilled down. It doesn't have the craziest kind of like, I mean, it's alright. It's not, it's okay, it's good, but I don't know, lately I'm a bit obsessed with like the crazy ones, but I like this is buildable. At least it's buildable. I've seen in other cases with e.l.f. eyeshadows that they tend to be a bit too dusty to a point where you cannot build them up. But this one seems like a decent one, like it's nice. So now I think I'm gonna go with this particular one, which is shimmery as well. These are really smooth. Ooh, that looks nice. Actually, that looks so nice. Okay, I'm gonna apply it with my finger. Ooh, that one is a nice one. Not as blinding still. I feel it was more blinding onto my finger, but it's a nice one. Now I think I'm gonna go with this brown just at the end of my eye, because I feel it's a bit too light for me. Not the most pigmented brown. It's very dull compared to what it is in the pan. Do you see? As a final touch-up, I'm gonna use this one underneath the eye over here. So because I feel this doesn't look that great, I'm gonna put this black shimmery one at the end over here because that brown was not it. Right, so I finished off with my eyes and I'm gonna be right back to apply the gloss after I put some eyeliner, mascara, and I think that's it really. Right, so now we're gonna test out the lip gloss, and I put a lip liner because I feel this is really milky. Like you can definitely see it in the bottle. It seems really milky, and I thought it could work with a lip liner that is more like my color lip. So yeah, I'm just gonna take off this. Okay, and let's see if it smells like cookies and creams. Oh, the eyeshadow palette. It doesn't smell like. No, that's so sad. It doesn't smell like cookies and cream. I wish the palette would smell like that because I have the highlighter with Steph Thompson X Ultra and it does smell like literally the rest of the collection from here. Why would they not do this? Oh, that's sad. That is really sad with the eyeshadow. Let's see if the gloss is gonna disappoint me as well. Yes, this smells like cookies and creams. Yep, it does. It does. I'm happy. I'm back to being happy because it does smell like that. So very curious to see how these tiny bits are gonna end up on my lips. Let's see. Okay, what is that brown thing? Is it from the gloss? Because I mean, is it from my lip liner? My lip liner is not brown. Yeah, I think are the beads that are like getting this like brown, because I don't have, my lip liner is like pinky. I like this gloss. So this gloss is quite milky, it's really natural, it's not sticky at all, and it's really hydrating. And I remember specifically it has like hydrating stuff, like it's supposed to nourish and hydrate lips, which it does. Subtle buildable color with non-sticky high shine finish, which is really shiny as you can see, and it's not sticky at all, and can be worn alone or over lipstick. I did put a lip liner underneath, and it actually says here it's cookies and cream scent. I don't know how I did miss on that, but it has vitamin E and coconut oil, and I really truly enjoyed this shade. First of all, it's a really nice natural subtle color with a milky tone to it, and I think that's really unique. And the fact that it smells nice, like it smells really nice. So yeah, I really like this gloss. So let me zoom you out and let's talk about this collection, what I liked and what I did not like. And I think you can tell what I did not like. Oh, this is so good, it smells so great. So this Cookies and Dreams collection is actually really nice. I think it looks really nice and it's really lovely overall. I really did enjoy the mask. As a first impression, obviously this one, it's the product that I need to really test it out more and more and more, which I will do because it was a pleasure applying it today, which, you know, it kind of, it's a thumbs up to it, you know. Sorry, I was trying to get the Cookies Crumble Lip Exfoliator. Again, I like this one. I think it's a really nice scrub. If you ever tried the e.l.f. scrubs, I think you already know you're gonna love this one because it's identical in terms of formula, and it's hydrating and it scrubs, and yeah, it does what it says on the bottle, you know. I'm pretty sure when I bought them, they did not have the website updated because this says it's cookies and cream scent. So I actually do smell the cookies and cream right now. I thought maybe it was the lip gloss that was playing tricks on me, but it actually does smell like cookies and cream. And I'm pretty sure when I bought them, I was like, why they are not cookies and cream scented, all of them? Because the only thing that I've seen, you know, big, it's cookies and cream scented, it was the Putty bronzer, sorry, the Putty primer. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they updated the website because it wasn't saying there. This apparently has vitamin E, shea butter, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil. It's actually really moisturizing, so I guess that's why. Really liked it, really do recommend it. 100% this one, thumbs up. Obviously, I don't have anything else to say about the Putty primer. It's great. The gloss, I really love the gloss. Again, it's hydrating and nourishing, and I really like the color. I was a bit skeptical about the color. I thought I'm not gonna enjoy it, that it might be too milky for me, but it's a really nice color. When it comes to the eyeshadow, you could tell it was not my favorite. I think they could have done a better job when it comes to the shimmers. The shimmers did not necessarily impress me. I mean, they are alright. I'm not saying it's like a horrible, you know, palette, like to a point where I would say I would not see myself, you know, if I would be on an island and this would be the only palette I had, I could work with it. But it wasn't like, would I buy it again? No, I don't think this is necessarily worth the money. Maybe if you want to experiment with blues and you're like a bit scared of blues, this could be a good start because it's not the most like boom in your face. They're a bit dusty, but you know, it's a drugstore kind of palette. It's not the most expensive. I think you have a lot of shades. The browns are nice. To a point where they are not that scary. I didn't like the dark brown. I feel it was a bit too chilled down for me. I need, like, if the brown looks like this, I need to be like that. It needs to be like that onto my eyes. So it wasn't like that. It's a bit sheer. I feel it's a beginner friendly blue kind of palette, but for me personally, it's a pass. It's quite of a hard pass. I'm sorry, e.l.f. I don't think they're ever gonna watch this clip. If I get lucky, then I'm sorry, but the rest, everything in else like these, I love them so much. I'm gonna definitely use them with my whole heart. Right, so without further ado, I hope by any means this video was useful and relevant and you find it helpful. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like it, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I will, fingers crossed, see you within the next clip. Bye.